Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Ni no Kuni 2. Let's see where our adventures will take us next. I'd like to start talking things over right away, but you have kingly duties to attend to. Why don't you catch up with things here and come speak with me when you're done? Already did that. Ready to get this show on the road? I did that off screen. I've started a few more researches. I upgraded the barracks to level 2. I spent King's Guilders on that. And started research more spoils of war, so we get more money from enemies. Also started a higgledy research that causes them to get more EXP when we give them stuff. So we'll be able to level them up for less. Alright, I'll go round everybody up. And that's everything that happened off screen. Roland, wait. There are a few things I'd like to speak with you about first. Alright.
Let's begin, shall we? I've gathered you all here to speak about our nation's banner, the cause we mean to unite under and to work toward together. Evan proposes that we create a country without war. I'd like to talk about the concrete measures we'll need to take in order for that to happen. First and foremost, we'll need to sign a treaty with the other major nations of the world, effectively forming a single, united realm. We propose to call this treaty the Declaration of Interdependence. I've taken the liberty of drawing up a preliminary version.
Nice, Roland. Declaration of Interdependence. Now we just need to get other nations to sign this thing.
The Declaration will be our banner, the cause for which we fight.
That's a great idea, Evan. Let's just hope we can get it to happen.
I like it!
I do too.
But won't that dollar an idiot be trying to mess things up in other countries, like he did in Goldport?
We think that's highly likely, yes. But we can't worry about that right now. All we can do is visit each nation in turn and try to convince them to sign up.
You're really thinking of doing this? You realize it's a fool's errand now, don't you?
What do you mean?
Sure, this plan of yours is a noble one, and a fine banner for an up-and-coming kingdom to unite under. But you're about as likely to get all the nations of the world to sign your little pact as I am to grow a third blasted leg.
Don't say that. We can do this.
Yeah, Roland.
Says the man who just strolled in from who knows where. Don't need to be putting these daft ideas in their heads.
And what would you know about running a country, huh?
Stop it! I don't know if we can do this. But it doesn't matter. I want to do it anyway.
You what now?
I've realized something. Now that we've been to all these places and met all these people, I don't just want to do it for Nella. I want to do it for myself. For all of us. I really do want to make a world where everyone can be happy. And I don't care if we might not succeed. That's no reason to give up.
That's right.
That is right.
Of course, it won't be easy getting all of the countries of the world to sign our agreement. But if there's even a chance of success, I have to try. And I'll need all of your help to do it.
can a man say no to such a speech, lad? I'm with you, your majesty. Come what may.
Better start with an easy one first, huh? I reckon gold paw sign up, man.
It's a good idea, Lofty.
Yeah, provided Pugnacious isn't the grudge-bearing type.
Good. Then it's decided. We will unify the world. Just as Ferdinand once did.
Goldpaw joins the Union. Ask Master Pugnacious to sign the Declaration of Interdependence. Cool. Sounds good to me. Roland drew it up. I'm sure there's...
Yeah, man.
You know, it's preliminary, but I'm sure he has a fantastic start. Need that king spawns back before he kicks off again. Let's just say I've signed my share of treaties in my time. When you run a country the size of mine, you spend half your time trying to get folks to agree. Isn't that true? Roland continues his status as character I like the most in this game. I really like Emin, but I'm nowhere near as cool as Roland, but I think it'd be really neat if I was in a game someday. I could picture myself as the Roland character. If I wasn't like the main protagonist, if I wasn't Emin, the main protagonist, I could see myself in a role like Roland, as like a mentor strategist, chief counsel like he is. I could see myself in that role. I think that'd be really cool. No, I'm not cool enough for that, but it'd be really neat. All right, let's head to Goldpaw. Yappy. Hello. Master Pugnacious, it has been a while.
Greetings.
Indeed it has. Good to see you well. Since you kindly shared Doloran's identity and the details of his wicked scheme, my men have been working tirelessly to apprehend him. Without success, I am sorry to say. Even now, I cannot believe that that I allowed him to steal my kingspawn. Whether I was manipulated or not, what happened was unforgivable. I lived in Hynny as a child. I wished only to build a country where no one would have to suffer as I did. No matter how hard I tried, I could not eliminate poverty entirely, and the more apparent this became to me, the more unsettled I felt. It was in allowing this manner to preoccupy me, in allowing myself to become distracted, that I offered Doloran an opening. It will not happen again. I read somewhere that the majority of the taxes generated by Lady Luck are intended to help the poor. Is that true? It is, and in my weakness I allowed her noble purpose to be corrupted. But enough about my woes. How may I help you? We came to ask you to join your kingdom with ours in the name of peace. United, we might stand a chance of defeating Doloran, and of returning your kingspawn to you. To this end, we have drawn up a treaty, the Declaration of Interdependence. I hope to convince all the great nations of the world to sign it.
Goodness.
All the great nations agreeing on something. And something as momentous as this? The chances of such a plan succeeding are remote. But Goldpaw will stand beside you in your endeavor. After all, there would be no Goldpaw were it not for you. Exactly.
Why?
That's wonderful.
Indeed.
We must hope that Lady Luck agrees.
Oh, flippin' heck.
Oh, you're kidding me. I am not. All such decisions are entrusted to fortune, as you know full well.
But...
Oh, yes, but... if you insist. Of course. Even this, even though we've saved your kingdom, we roll the dice.
Lady Luck, we ask you to guide us in the matter of this union. An odd number will show us that you deem it wise.
Oh no! Alas, Lady Luck has decreed that the pact shall not be signed. That stinks.
But...
Oh, come on. Luckily for you, I disagree. What? The world is in danger. We stand together or fall apart.
You honor me.
Goldpaw must join you. Nice fake out there. Nice fake out game. And of course everybody's with you. Would you be so kind as to join me in the Grand High Roller's Hall?
Thank you.
We are in your debt. No, they are in yours. They would not have a kingdom. Good fake out there, though. I thought we'd have to do some super lengthy quest or something. Yes. Oh. That's awesome.
Let our nations be joined for the sake of the world.
Let the banners of war ne'er again be unfurled. United we stand as one single land.
That's awesome. Oh. Oh, long bang. I get it. Yay! So there's 3 left. Okay. Huh, I got a bellflower. I suppose you'll be visiting the other nations in order to gain more signatories for the Declaration. We will, Master Pugnacious. Then I would suggest you visit Hydropolis first. But you would need to cross the sea to do so. Is there a spell we could use to fly there or something? You never cease to amuse me, Roland. Even if such a spell existed, it would be impossible to maintain it for long enough to complete the journey. You'll not be able to fly that far neither, lad. Ain't a wind I heard that could be relied upon to blow a man that sort of distance. Looks like we get there by boat or not at all then.
Indeed.
A visit to Capstone upon Hall would seem to be in order. The shipwrights there are second to none. And they are vassals of Goldpaw. I will send word of your coming. Then it looks like we're going to Capstone upon Hall. Let's find some shipbuilders and see if we can't recruit them for our own kingdom.
Yeah.
Build an amazing boat so we can sail to Hydropolis in style.
Well, now.
Seems we got a lot to be getting on with. We do.
Thank you.
Master Pernicious. I'll convince all the other nations to sign up to the Declaration. I promise. I sincerely hope you do, King Evan. May fortune smile upon you.
And so Evan and his friends unfurled the Declaration of Interdependence, the banner under which they would try to unite the world. Their first ally found, they set out to secure another, the maritime realm of Hydropolis.
The Declaration of Interdependence, eh? Very impressive.
Yes, I have Roland to thank for that. And Bodley, of course.
Don't forget your own role in all this. Pernicious signed the agreement because of you, because he trusts you.
I suppose so.
By the way, are there any girls you like?
What? Where did that come from?
Oh, I was just interested.
I like everyone. All of my subjects.
Well, it's good to have someone you can trust. That's all. Someone you can be completely honest with, no matter what. Just something to bear in mind. See you soon.
Oh, goodbye.
A destiny discovered. Also a very interesting question to ask there. Uh-oh. That's not great.
You are next. Brine Skimmer of Hydropolis.
Chapter 5. The Sea Queen's Curse.
The Sea Queen's Curse. Well, not good that super bad guy is watching. So I've been looking at some maps. Captain upon Hall is south of Goldpaw, right?
Aye.
Visit a swab by the name of Wright. So Pernicious tells me. Because he's a shipwright. Do you hope we can convince some good shipwrights to join us? Let's hope so. I don't like that super bad guy A has his target and B is going to try to interfere with us. Dating disasters. Hynny. I asked her to step out with me. She flat out refused. Used to come to the castle a lot. Wish I had a teacher like her. Unlocking secret skills. The owner of the Iron Orchids shared some of his knowledge with me. He spoke of hidden skills residing in items of equipment that can only be unlocked by smiths of the very highest caliber. One day I will be able to count myself among their number. Maybe I should take a visit. Goldpaw joins Evermore. Sit yourselves down because this is big news. Goldpaw has joined forces with Evermore. Reports say the kingdom's Grand High Roller, Pernicious, joined Evan in signing what they're calling the Declaration of Interdependence. Union is official. Really? They're working together now? But Evermore was only just founded. What can Master Pernicious be thinking? Evermore is Prince Evan's kingdom, correct? That's King Evan to you. What is a Declaration of Interdependence? Sounds like Evermore's really one to watch. But where is it exactly? Apparently it's somewhere in the Heartlands. That's the middle of nowhere. So it seems we have a new neighbor. What's Ding Dong Dell gonna make of this? Good question.
Say,
Where do you get a hold of them? You don't steal them, right? Oh no, Boss always calls in some top engineers from the Sky Pirate Council to help him with them. Sky Pirate Council? Onward to Chapter 5. The Shipwrights of Capson. Before we leave, grab things out of the stores. Alright. Okay, step 1. Let's go to Gold Paw. We have a new chapter. Yep, new people. Oh, look who wants to join! Show me your entry papers, now! Do you know who you're talking to? Entry papers? You have permission to enter. There's no use to doubting it further. You are a spy hoping to slip into the city undetected.
What?
Why would you think that?
What the?
Longmane, are you accosting visitors to our kingdom again? I hope you've not levied any of your wild accusations on them. He has? How dare you? I'm simply taking reasonable measures to keep undesirables out of Goldpaw. Why would anyone object to that? Because you had no... Every time. Every single time it's the same. I can only apologize. That insolent pup's name is Longmane. He is notorious for accosting travelers in the manner you experienced. He said he was trying to keep undesirables out of Goldpaw.
Yes.
That may be what he believes, but it's nonsense. The entry papers he demands from visitors do not even exist. Then why... Oh. Boy is truly a thorn in our side. He's only a guard in training, and yet he has taken it upon himself to defend the kingdom single-handed. We've tried ordering him to cease and desist, but he will not listen. Must be something we can do about him, but I'm at a loss as to what. Well, his methods might be a little unusual, but his heart seems to be in the right place. He really wants to protect his kingdom. Yes, I have to say I'm quite intrigued by this Longmane fellow. Let's go talk to him again. Longmane. Go after Longmane. Trainee guard. Precocious geniuses. Ardent Guardsmen.
Good day to you.
Hi. Master Chow Chow. Ah, you must be the new delivery boy. Where have you been? We have many, many orders waiting for you today. No. Delivery boy? I think you've mistaken me for... No time.
Okay.
Fastest fate, delicious as destiny. I like that. Fastest fate and delicious as destiny. Hot streak spicy noodles delivered and quickly. You have 3 orders waiting for you already. You have 3 minutes to deliver them to the hungry people of Goldpaw. 3 minutes? That's impossible. If our chefs can make them that quickly, you can deliver them that quickly. No, because the chefs can just be there in the kitchen. Delivery takes time. Fine. Yes, sir. Let's go. I'm down for the challenge. Yes.
Okay.
You'll find the first customer in the back streets near the river. She's a sweet little girl with a bow cut. Second customer is also in the back streets, but her house is located high above street level. Told me she'll be wearing a red dress. Third customer will be waiting in his home in front of the library. Portly old gentleman with a bushy beard.
See you.
Hot streak spicy noodles. Go! I see the timer. You. 1. Oh good, the time's up. Still piping hot. Of course they are. Okay, high above. Here you go. And then the library. Oh, you brought me noodles? Thank you, young man. And we're just running around giving noodles. Because we were mistaken for delivery boy. Here you go. Less than a minute. Ready? I ordered them only a moment ago. Ah, the sweet saffron tea house never fails. Fast as fate, delicious as destiny. Tiny, all our deliveries were completed on time. Let's head back to the shop and give Master Chow Chow the good news. High-speed hot streaks. Hi. So a bun costs 100 guilders, and I give you 500 guilders. How much change do you give me?
Hello?
Hello there. What are you doing? We're planning on opening a shop when we're older, so we're practicing, just like Miss Hynny taught us. Miss Hynny? Surely not. You know her, Evan? Back when my father was alive, Miss Hynny would sometimes come to the castle to give me lessons. So she was your tutor, huh? Oh, that'd be useful to have back in our kingdom. You wouldn't happen to know where Miss Hynny is now, would you? Told her she was going to the forest of Neil. I think that's what I was told how it was pronounced. She's taking some textbooks to one of Neil's apprentices, I think. Really worried about her, though. Dad said the forest is full of wolves.
My.
Wolves? Oh my! We better go after her and make sure she's all right. Occupation? Teacher. No, we're gonna complete the one we're on. I mean, I'm not gonna go ahead and grab these. Miss Hynny's misfortune. Huh.
Excuse me?
Are you alright? What's the matter?
Hey.
Huh? Look, Mother, it's King Emin. We should ask King Evan to help us. Be quiet, yapping pup. We don't need anyone's assistance. We'll cope just fine on our own. Oh, but if there's anything we could do, we'll be happy to help. Really. Could you tell us what the problem is?
Yeah.
Must know we recently set out to pay a visit to Capstan upon Hall, but we never made it there. A vicious monster attacked us on the way. It seems it likes preying on children and the infirm, the brute. It's too cowardly to pick on anyone its own size. We put out a call to local monster hunters, but the craven creatures slunk off and hid. Now the hunters thinks us liars. Huh. Sounds like a pretty cunning monster. Terrorizing people and nobody's going after it, and we can do nothing ourselves to stop it. So how are you going to get to Capstan? Have to go by boat. It takes a lot longer, but at least the brute cannot attack us at sea. That's not a solution. It makes things way harder. Not just for you, but for everybody else headed that way. Sure, we'll move on eventually.
No.
No. No way. I'm not gonna let this happen. Are you alright, Roland? We don't give in to bullies. We can't let them have their way. And we won't. We'll take care of that monster for you. You said it attacked you on the way to Capstan upon Hall? Yeah, that's right. Runs away at the first sound of soldiers on the march, but your smaller numbers should draw less attention. Good. Come on, Evan. All right. Yeah! Swordsman robe. Awesome. The ever level-headed Roland becomes uncharacteristically angry upon hearing of a particular injustice. That's awesome. I'm going to take a look at the level of that. That's what I'm talking about, Roland. Further proving why he's my favorite. That's like, we all have fun, fun poking fun to things and things like that. But at the end of the day, I'm like Roland there. Bullying is wrong. Roland really took that. It's like, no, we don't give in to bullies. I'm 100% down with that. You completed your deliveries on time. Auspicious start to your career as a delivery boy. Oi, listen to you. Oi, listen you. That'll be no next assignment, and yours why? You got to do delivery boy? Oh dear. What a misunderstanding. Why did you not tell me immediately? We tried. I did. Well, I tried to anyway.
So?
Must apologize. Accept this, both as payment for your services and compensation for the misunderstanding. Copy of the Gambling Gourmand. Follow these recipes to the letter, and you'll be able to reproduce the delights of the sweet saffron tea house in your own home. Thank you very much. Yay, new recipes. I'd say it was worth it in the end. Yeah, for sure. Cool. Worth it. Still one more. One more quest we could grab. Hello.
How are you?
Your lucky day. I was looking for someone with whom I could share my tale. What a tale it is. Bravery, dare-doing, straight to desperation. Half century ago, when I was but a young pup trying to make my way in the world. Best make yourself comfortable, Evan. I got a feeling this'll be a long one. It does sound interesting, though. In fact, I'm rather looking forward to hearing it. Cool, you really are a wide-eyed innocent, aren't you?
Right.
And so I went on to dazzle the world with my battlefield prowess. Traveled to distant kingdoms. Took the highest seas. Brought down a wave warrior with a single well-placed effort. I was unstoppable, invincible, the world's greatest warrior. Incredible's the only word. Pressed, I see. How you too might develop such a reputation. I have prepared a trial for you. A trial? Your journey to the shrine near the city and take on a fearsome monster by the name of Conflagra. The ominous smoke that surrounds her will make her easy enough to recognize. That sounds familiar. Certainly does, Mon. I think we both know what we're dealing with by you. She's a vicious creature and no mistake. She seems to enjoy nothing more than the sight of helpless travelers turning tail and fleeing in terror. Which does say I could not have triumphed over her in my younger days, of course. But age has taken its toll. My powers, I fear, are on the wane. I know better than to seek such confrontations. Now, I wonder if you really were a great warrior when you were younger. It's interesting. We'll probably never know. Time for the younger generation to take over. You do it. In doing so, you'll prove yourself worthy of being my successor. Arf, arf, arf. I'll do it! Evan's pumped up. Have you thought it through? Properly, like? What's there to think about, Lofty? If this monster's been infected by that awful darkness, someone's got to deal with her or we'll all be in trouble. Besides, I want to see if I'm as good as he was. I knew he'd reeled you in with them tall tales of his. As your kingmaker, I'm obliged to say you're already twice the fighter he ever was. But there's only one way to find out for certain, innit? We got a long-range ring and some EXP, but its recommended level is 32. We'll come back for that one. Next, new chapter.
Welcome to Swift Solutions.
Well, let's complete some of the ones we have. Task 5 of 12. We can turn that one in. Dicey business. Turn those in. Okay, I can't complete some of the ones we have. No, I can do the wattle duck feathers. Simple string. I probably have some simple string. Dynagoos in Cloud Coral Canyon. Oh, that's no problem. I'll take that one. Green prisms, no. Just right buttons. I could turn that one in. Sturdy bones. A broadsword. Shaggy fur. That's the better ones, right? Shoe leather. Lambkin cotton. Whamsters. Definitely can do that. Okay. Report. Oh no, it's the first one. So that's fine. I definitely had that. Wattle duck feathers. Oof, I don't have much simple string, but I think I could buy simple string. I think I could buy just right buttons. Sturdy bones, I have those. Have a broadsword. That's why I kept those. And of course we have lambkin cotton. Okay. Herdring 14. It's a new chapter, new people. Oh, nope. Okay, that's fine. Now I can definitely buy things here. I need to make some better equipment. If I feel like I need to hit harder.
By the way.
Alright. We got a lot of tokens though, which is good. Okay, and we have a bunch of quests. But that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. Lots of things to do. 23. All of these seem doable at the recommended level. We'll do this one. We'll do the long main one. Oh, there's another. Hold on. Before I end this episode, one more. You come to have your fortune told, yes? I wasn't really planning on it, but since I'm here, I might as well. I'll go this quickly. Star glows brightly, illuminating the path ahead. You walk along it, but you have yet to reach its end. If you continue along this path, you will change the world. It will not be easy, but the star burns fiercely. Other stars would join it, filling the world with light.
Gosh.
Correct? That's quite encouraging, actually. Why, Evan, why don't we ask this chap if he wants to join us in our kingdom? Proper talent, if you ask me. Wish me to accompany you to your new kingdom? I am honored, but I am afraid I must refuse. Cannot leave the city at the moment. People would think I was running away in disgrace. Disgrace? Something happened? My reputation here in Goldpaw has suffered greatly of late. Alas, I have no idea why, and thus no means of rectifying the situation. You called that one right with Evan, but...
Really?
You're a fortune teller. You must have some clue what's going on, right? But I remember a whole bunch of people said you were the best in town. I remember that when we first came to Goldpaw. So what happened? A short while ago, I saw 2 stars arriving in Goldpaw, throwing light on this whole misunderstanding and clearing my name. 2 stars? Could that mean us? Who else, Mon? Well, I mean, his prophecy was right. Okay. Help him regardless. Where did these awful rumors started? Sorry, going through this quickly so we can get out of this episode. Make prediction on the outcomes of customers' bets.
Let's see now.
Okay, go to the casino. Recommend level 19. We can do this one. Make inquiries at the casino. We'll start here. Hawlings fall from grace. Hawling. I get, like, everyone's a name. Like, or, like... Blech. Sorry. Every person's name is, like, split up. It's split up. I need somebody with a name. Like, Hawling. See, Hawling. Minty. Minty. They've all been, if you haven't caught that, they've all been doing that. And that's really awesome. I think it's funny and it's clever. And I think it's clever. You're just a guard. See, Yappy, or Yappy. I thought it was super clever that the game did that, and I didn't catch it at the start. But as we went through the place more and more, I started to catch it more and more. It's, hey, you're doing this with the name. With the names, and I don't know. I thought it was really clever and cool. Until the next episode, I'm Cendril. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.